Hello, everyone. This is Moses Porter here, and we have my friend David Randall. Introduce yourself, David.
So there was once a time to where hi, what's up? Do you want a tale? What do you want, folks? As you can see here, I am with my co-host Moses Porter, and
yes, co-host, and yes, let's go with that. My family is going to be listening to this, right?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care.
Okay. All
Let's keep going.
All right. So Sunday, which was 2 days ago, something very interesting to happen to me, and everyone knows about this except the people that are listening to this. You know what happened to me?
Oh, what happened to you that I already know? Explain yourself. They think they would be delighted to hear this interesting story. I hear it's a bloody mess.
No, you're right about that part. This feels like it's scripted. It's not. Oh my god.
No scripting required for this.
Yeah.
This is a podcast.
Yeah. So what happened to me, and this is very interesting. Did I tell you the entire thing about me? On a couch.
You did.
And I saw my dog Frankie, who's the best thing ever.
Maybe.
And I basically jumped up, dove onto the floor, which is carpeted, so you can't see anything, and a piece of glass going into my palm. Here's the interesting part. Here's my thought process when that happened.
I hear you guys glassing him a question. Continue.
Oh my god.
Continue.
All right. So what happened? When this happened, when the glass went into me, I thought, oh man, why is my hand hurt? Oh my god. Oh man, what is this, is this a splinter? Why is there wood on the floor?
It's a sliver. He's getting it wrong right now. I gotta educate him.
David,
okay.
David, come on, let me just explain this. I'm sorry, but
Triggered.
Here's the thing. How it looked like a piece of wood went in, inadvertently, so it just looked like a piece of wood was really deep into my skin. So I thought, oh well, I guess I'll just start pulling it out. So I started yanking it to the side instead of out. So I literally made it worse. And by the time I yanked it out, I thought, oh my god, what is this? Is this glass? And then after that thought, blood started pouring out of my hand. I'm like, oh shit!
Chocolate rain!
Literally, a really thick drop of blood fell on the carpet with the glass. And I'm like, oh, fuck!
Lamb to the slaughter.
And I thought, I'm cupping it with the blood coming out. And I thought to myself, this night is going to suck. And I basically started running to the bathroom and started putting cold water under it, because I think my mom told me to do that. I don't remember. But there was so much blood coming out. It felt like, did I hit a vein? It was the worst. And so what happened, why glass went into my palm, was a person that I know of threw glass onto the floor or dropped it or something like that, and they didn't tell anyone, and they didn't clean it up properly. They didn't vacuum the floor. And so basically that's how I got glass in my palm, and now I got a pretty freaking amazing scar now on my palm. And chicks will be asking me, hey, what happened to your scar? Because girls sound like this. They'll be going hey, what happened to your scar? And I'll be going,
wrong.
A dog happened. And they're like, oh my god, what happened? And I get to say, well, I saw this dog on the floor and I just had to dive towards it. See, I'm an animal lover.
That's just pure lie. What it really looks like, he got a mole on the palm of his hand that he tried to pick off like a pimple, but instead made a scar on it. So now it's just a giant, big, puffy, ball there.
It's actually, the swelling's gone down then from this morning and yesterday. So
yeah, but it still kind of looks like you scratched at a pimple, a giant freaking mole.
Are you sure? Because it looks like there's a cut there.
So
there. I don't know.
It looked like you tried to pop it and try to poke at it.
What are you talking about? This, if we had a camera, we can show the audience this.
Yeah, but if you look at it from the angle that I'm looking at, it looks
okay. How about I show you the angle I'm looking at?
Yeah, it still kind of looks like a ball there, and it kind of...
David, okay, let's...
Oh, come on,
All right, let's talk about something that happened, and you just told me today that we should probably tell our audience. What happened to you this last summer when someone gave you an energy drink.
Well,
No, say it to the audience.
I could have died, but I didn't. One energy drink kind of gave me the energy to stay up an entire week, and then later slept 3 days. And the experience was like trying to take a boat, okay? Imagine trying to take not just any boat, a yacht, flip it upside down, and then you're like, the boat's still functional. Then you put your face in the water, you breathe it in, surprisingly you can still breathe water, and then you move across the water while on your magical upside down floating boat. And then you get into Valhalla. And then from Valhalla...
You see Jack Sparrow.
No, you don't see Jack Sparrow. This is not how this was supposed to go. And from Valhalla, you finally see the reason why energy drinks are bad for you. Because they cause you to hallucinate about 7 different times about random shenanigans that happen in your mind.
You know, you can cuss. It's all right. My family's only listening to this.
I don't care. I want to be considered proper.
Yeah. Do you think? Okay, fine. You know what? That's a personal issue.
I am proper. I drink my teas with my pinky up. Back to the story. So, when like the best experience then was I was walking through my hallway, like, after the 4th day. I try to go down the stairs to ask him, do you have a frying pan? What ended up happening is the stairs ended up as a slip and slide.
Oh my god, are you serious? You fell down the stairs?
Yeah, but my butt was just going thunk. It was nothing, but I was like... I didn't even react to it. I was just like, okay.
You know,
and I stood back up, and then I forgot what I was going downstairs for. I then went back up the stairs and went to the fridge, and that's probably the best thing that happened during that time, but the worst, because lack of sleep equals insanity. Am I right, folks? Oh. Am I right at this?
David... You know why you were hallucinating, right?
I know. Lack of sleep.
Yeah. Like, they literally made that a point in Nightmares on Elm Street. You know that? Like, isn't that weird? We hallucinate? It's like, isn't that weird? Like, certain situations we hallucinate? That's just weird to me. I don't know
The
why.
thing is I know I was hallucinating. Which is funny. Because when you're like, that's not real, and you're pointing at something invisible, and your family's around like, the hell?
And they're like, oh, God. Guys, make sure you hide the Red Bull.
Red Bull? Nah, it wasn't Red Bull.
What was that? Oh, 5-hour energy. You drank that. And
Not a shot.
You didn't, like, a shot?
Not a shot. The entire bottle. Like,
you drank the entire bottle?
Like, it's a tiny one. The tiny ones.
So a tiny bottle, basically.
Yeah. Like, imagine, about... Well, I don't know the exact size, because I don't ever want to look at the bottle again.
You don't want to look
I don't need it.
You don't want to look at the bottle again?
No, I do not want to look at that bottle again. Okay, enough of my shenanigans, I guess.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
hey, Moses.
Yeah, what?
Moses.
Yes.
Moses.
Yes.
Moses.
Yes.
Moses.
What is it?
Moses.
Yeah.
So I heard there's a topic you wanted to talk about.
What is it, like
Heroes of the Storm.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, yes, please. Heroes of the Storm is great.
It's not it. I don't want to play that game.
I want you to play that game.
Why do you want me to play a game where they mash genres together? I never liked Super Smash Bros. I'm sorry.
But it's Blizzard IPs combined together. It's not... They're not in their own universe at all.
I know.
Well,
I know.
each franchise
they each bring something to their own universe.
And then they come, and then they bring a brawl, and it's a good game. It's a good game.
I don't like the genre of that. That's
what
the thing.
Genre?
Where you smash an IP's versions together. That's why I don't like it.
Well, the thing is
I'm sorry. I just don't like it. Like, when I see something like that, a mod, a game, comic book, anything, I'm just like, that has no place together at all.
Well, it kind of do. Even Blizzard IPs.
Even Army of Darkness versus the Darkman. I'm just like, that shouldn't be together at all. I mean, come on. Why would you do that?
Well, combining universes together, like Donkey Kong and Mario.
Yeah, see, I still feel like they should really just merge those away from each other because they just don't add up, man. I mean, I know that Mario and Donkey Kong first started their, jobs as a villain and hero in a construction site. Other than that, they kind of really merged away.
But still, Heroes of the Storm. So let me explain what the game is.
Okay, explain the game to our audience. Yes.
Yes. Thank you for repeating what I just said, Moses. You're very helpful in that, Navi.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So, hey, listen. Okay, what Heroes of the Storm is a MOBA game, which is a multiplayer online battle arena game. If you've heard of League of Legends, don't play that game. It's
interesting, but not as interesting as Heroes of the Storm.
No, as in like Riot is not taking good care of itself in terms of the game.
Hey, if you're the most popular game in South Korea, everyone can suck it.
Yeah, well, the thing is that competition's coming soon because Heroes of the Storm has got a budget, but people just don't play it. So you gotta get it out there, you know? So, basically, it's a team-based game where you get to pick between the heroes roster. It's a 5 versus 5 battle, and each map has their own custom objective. Instead of items, there's talents, which each character individually gets their own talents to pick from at different level tiers. And you even get to pick your ultimate. Each character has at least 2 different ultimates, and what you do is you fight each other to beat down your forts and to kill the core to win the game. Now, the reason why this one is more simplistic but complex is because of the different choices you make throughout the game, the rotations, and that the differences between the 2 games and a lot of the other MOBAs are completely different. For example, the jungle. Instead of being a jungle where
David,
you get EXP
you are explaining a game. I don't think a lot of people listening to this have interest in it. All you had to say was that it was different genres mashing together. It's a strategy game. You destroy bases. You take out towers. There's a strategy to do it. That's all. I think that's all people need to know.
Let me finish. Okay.
Oh my
God.
So,
the jungle, when you beat the camps there, you get to capture them, and those camps go into the lane and fight for you.
Oh my
And another difference is that each individual EXP that you collect goes towards a team EXP, which determines your entire team's, including yourself's, overall level.
Oh, okay. David, please don't explain the Witcher 3 system to me.
Oh my God.
Or the audience, do not do it. Maybe different episode. How about we make a theme out of this? Every time you come over and we do a podcast, you explain one game mechanic and that's it. Okay? You don't explain any more.
No, I must continue.
No,
that was a good
cannot.
segue, by the way.
You cannot explain
now, let's
this.
speak about Witcher 3.
I'd rather
Thank
talk
you.
about politics than this. Come on, man.
No, let's continue. Okay, so he brought in a good point. Now we are changing the subject. I explained all I wanted to explain about Heroes of the Storm. Now let's go to The Witcher 3. So, The Witcher 3 is a open world game that has a lot.
Based on what was it? Nordic?
No, based
Swedish?
on Polish folk tales.
You know,
now, because of that, they have a lot of room to work with. Now, I'm not going to explain any of the story. I'm just going to explain, like, some of the game and how awesome it is.
Oh my God,
so,
that boss fight with the vampire.
That boss fight with the vampire.
Oh my God.
Every encounter can be considered a boss fight, so I'm not spoiling much. But a specific vampire is an amazing boss fight.
Yeah.
A lot of what happened during that boss fight was just great. But like don't gotta gesture me towards the mic. You gotta let me ramble. The audio might go shh. Oh well.
What are you talking about? Your face was literally facing away from the camera.
You don't have
Mike,
anything to protect against the echo, and I'm loud enough for where the echo
there's
will
a
work.
pillow. You gotta scooch near the microphone, man. Come on.
I'm right here, guys. Don't worry. Pat, pat. Okay.
I may need to raise the voice on that. You were pretty. Well, you know what? Let's just go on. Explain to us Witcher 3.
Witcher 3.
Wild Hunt.
Wild Hunt. Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt. So, basically, the game is it's open world, like I said, and what you do in it is you go around taking contracts from people to then kill monsters, and what you have at your disposal are signs. I might not remember all of them, but I will try my damnedest.
David, listen, there's a thing that we learned in A-Push of saying, look at the forest, but not in detail. You don't need to explain every single sign to everyone.
I'm not explaining them. I'm saying them.
That's like the same thing. You
There's-
don't need to know every
No,
program FDR
no.
made. Just the important ones.
So, there's Quen, there's Yurden, there's Igni, there's Anaxi, and then there's,
Is it like one that you meditate on?
there's Quen, Yurden, Igni, Anaxi, and then there's the, it's another one that starts with an A. It's...
Ano?
No.
Aqua?
No.
Aqua Defina?
There's... Shut up. There's Anaxi, and then there's, Ard. Yeah, Ard. Ard's a force push. Anaxi's a mind control thing. Igni, self-explanatory. Yurden is a seal, and Quen is a one-time use shield. So, with these signs these are basically your magic. Now, let me get into my favorite part, which will take the longest time, Moses, the alchemy.
Oh my god.
So,
why do we don't need to explain the alchemy, alright, summarize it. Summarize the alchemy. Summarize it. Do not go into detail. Summarize it.
Well, the detail would be telling you about the ingredients. But, so, the alchemy system is very intriguing. So, alchemy in this game is very vital to, like, beating the games on the harder difficulties.
That is true. That game is so hard without a lot of potions. I died so many parts when you first face a griffin. I was on the second hardest.
That goes to tell your experience. Yeah, I played on
Thanks, David!
Yeah, I played on the second hardest as well and didn't have a hard time with the griffin at all.
I used so much fire on that bastard, it took forever.
I used Quen, and...
What was that? Was that the shield?
Yeah, that was the shield.
I feel like... I was thinking, when you were talking about Quen, I was like, you know, if that's a one-hit kill thing, I really should have used Quen.
Yeah, Quen is one of the best signs in the game, except if you really want to go if you are really focused on killing people more than monsters, you should really buff Igni.
And that's the fire one.
Yeah, because that means they will freak out and land you an opening.
Yeah, that game is amazing. Hard as hell, but it should be played.
Now, back to the alchemy. So, basically, you have a bunch of different types of alchemy. For example, you have oils that you can douse your blades in to defeat specific type of monsters. I don't want to say all of the oils, but I'm going to give an example. For example, if you fight a wraith, you want to put on Spectre oil because their type is a Spectre. So which brings me into the monster catalog. I'm going brief on this. I'm not saying all of them. But the different types of monsters that there are plenty. And sometimes you'll have to go back and check your bestiary in order to figure out what type of oil you need to be effective on the monster.
They put so much attention to detail in that game.
They put even a lot of descriptions in that bestiary.
It deserves Game of the Year. In 2015, they deserved that. That was an amazing game.
10 out of 10. Badass seal of approval by Angry Joe.
Wait, really? He put 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I thought it was 9 out of 10. Like,
No.
huh.
9 out of 10 for consoles.
Oh, okay. Wait, it got a console port?
Yeah, it's on consoles.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's because Steam offered a sale on it more.
Yeah, that probably is it.
So, now, the bestiary is a great tool to figure out what oils you need and what is against them. Because in the bestiary, they specifically tell you what signs, what potions, and what nice gaze on your face that you're looking at me there.
I know, right?
Yeah, the specific oils, signs, and potions that are really good against them.
Oh yeah, here's the bandage thing I got from Sunday. Yeah, I almost got stitches on Sunday too. Then I just got glue.
Snitches get stitches, mate.
Hey, I like to snitch on my dog. It's alright.
If you're into that thing, okay.
What are you talking about? I love... You've seen Frankie. He's great.
He's Frankie.
He's adorable. He's the greatest dog in the world.
Show a picture of him on your screen.
Maybe during the editing process, maybe I will. Maybe.
Fourth walls.
Yeah.
Okay, so the oil system is vital to actually beating the game. Because in the skill tree, I'm not going to talk about this fully yet, there is something where you can talent into that will allow you to get, if you max it, 15% chance to poison on the lowest power of oil. If you get your tier 3 oils, you will be able to have a 50% chance on strike to poison them, which this poison is percentage damage. It really helps a lot. Now, the next section of alchemy are the potions. The potions are vital as well. There's a toxicity bar that you gotta watch yourself.
David, we've been talking about this for the past 10 minutes.
I don't care.
I care.
So the potions will basically allow you to go ahead and be able to survive, deal more damage, or to be as utility for treasure hunting. Like, the killer whale potion allows you to breathe longer underwater. And the swallow potion allows you to heal. And the decoctions, which I'm not going to say anything about, are permanent toxicity that you can't get rid of unless you rest. And they bring very powerful effects. These potions will allow you to just play the game very effectively. Do not ignore the alchemy section of Witcher 3.
Unless you want to die to a griffin. I think I died 120 times. Like, I counted. Like, I had a tally mark and a piece of paper and a pencil. And just like, oh.
I think you loved the loading screen then.
Yeah, I did. Oh my god, I did.
Yep.
Anyway, so yeah, that's the alchemy section of Witcher 3.
Not fully, I'm not done yet.
No!
Because now we gotta move on to the different skill trees.
No.
Okay,
No.
so the skill trees of alchemy...
David, can we just tell a different story or something?
No!
Why?
Because rants.
Because rants? Dude, I just don't spoil the game. It's called The Journey.
You get a look at all of these things. I'm not explaining the story. So, when you get to your skill trees after you get these 3 different trees. Combat.
David, are you a statistical person?
Maybe. So,
hey, it really sounds like it. I'm sorry. It just sounds like it.
I'm also an idealist. So, when you get to the skill tree section, there's a combat, a sign, and an alchemy section. And then there's a miscellaneous, but we'll not talk about that. That's not normally used. So, the alchemy section is filled with 5 different categories of potions, oils, bombs, toxicity, and the last one is miscellaneous towards its overall alchemy.
Alright, okay.
Now, the signs have one for each of the different 5 signs.
Do you think I'm going to be talking about this with Undertale? Did you seriously think I'd be talking about this with Undertale?
No, because I know you're not that kind of person. But
you are! You're literally talking about Witcher 3 right now! You're talking about the entire game mechanics! Who else in our audience is going to know about this?
No one.
It's-
That's why I'm explaining it.
Why are you
Moses Porter.
explaining it? I mean, come on, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Alright.
now the combat section is basically the strong attacks, fast attacks.
You should make a review about Witcher 3. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You
it'd be
should
pretty good.
Review it.
Then
There
there's
you
crossbow, and then after crossbow there is
What, silver sword and normal sword?
yeah, stuff. No, actually,
Oh.
because these each apply to both of the swords.
Okay.
Yeah. Then there's
Yeah, that'd be
the I don't remember the last two sections, but the most important. Oh, actually, it's the adrenaline section. There's an adrenaline section. There's an adrenaline mechanic. The longer you're in the fight and the more you attack, the more adrenaline points you gain, which increase your overall effectiveness in combat.
Oh, okay.
Then the final one escapes me, but it has to do with like damage. We know
Okay.
that.
All right.
Then
you know.
then about the silver swords and the normal swords, the steel swords. Steel swords are for killing humans. Silver swords are for killing monsters.
I mean, like.
Then you have a crossbow that's effective on both of them. That's not really powerful except underwater, and to get things out of the sky.
Oh yeah, like the griffin. That was really helpful.
Yeah, you'll know a griffin at the beginning of the game, so don't worry. For spoilers.
Yeah,
now,
that thing was.
Now your
enormous.
armors. Now your armors are great. I'm not going to spoil anything about the armors, but there's a specific mechanics to the armors that you should figure out by reading, because they're very important. Then there's the different items that you can use outside of combat, like the bombs. The bombs are also a part of alchemy, because you craft them and then you get to use them in combat. For example, the northern wind. You throw it, you freeze your enemy solid for like a good 3 seconds.
Okay, alright. Yeah, speaking of Witcher 3. Witcher 1. You own it, right?
Yeah, I own it, and I've played it a bit.
Yeah, so does it remind you any of, like, games like Dragon Age Origins or something like that? Because I
Witcher, I think, is a different beast.
Yeah, but, like...
Because Dragon Age really holds your hand, while Witcher... And the Witcher series just
the
lets
combat
you go.
style.
The combat style?
The combat style where you click your character to go to one place, or use a keyboard, and they do these attacks, and da-da-da-da-da.
No.
Like, I noticed that the first time I played it in the beginning. I didn't even finish the tutorial section because it was late at night. But that also made me think about Dragon Age Origins. Because here's the thing, like, do you remember seeing the trailer for Dragon Age Origins?
I didn't watch it, I got it for free.
No, did you see the trailer, though?
No.
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 Okay, so, the trailer looks amazing. Like, it's just like, no game looks like it. Or very few.
As in, they mostly showed the cutscenes.
No, not the, the cinematic cutscenes. Like, so,
Yes.
like, it's hyper realistic. So, like,
Which wasn't the case in the actual game.
yeah, definitely not. But here's that goes to what I'm trying to say, though. My dad, when he saw that trailer, he said, one day, games are going to start looking like that. And it's starting to look like that right now.
Witcher 3 is an example.
Kind of, though. But
It's
like,
got its...
It's kind of, but here's the thing, though. I noticed his
more
toes when he was, at the beginning of the game, when he's taking a bath. I noticed his toes kind of looked like Skyrim toes. Where, like, someone's feet just looked like someone painted it on there.
Nah.
But that was me.
That
was
was
me. That was me.
Hey,
But yeah, I'm just
guys,
saying.
if you want to judge the main character's feet, go ahead. Put your comments down below on does Geralt have painted feet or not.
Because I'm going to be doing a statistic about that.
Yeah. Straw poll, mate.
Oh my god.
Straw poll.
Stropple.
Geralt, painted feet or not?
Yeah.
That's the straw poll.
No, I'm just saying it looks like someone painted... Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. Alright, it's literally, you literally use the same thing. Well, we're at the 29-minute mark. So, this has been a...
We're going to keep going,
Yeah,
actually.
we're going to keep going.
For like 10 minutes.
Why 10 minutes?
Because I feel like it.
What? It's 4:23.